Hello crazy fam, welcome back to another haul video. If you are new here, my name is Tori and I have a tendency of over shopping or hauling things that I already own, and because of quarantine it meant that I filmed a lot of videos like my shoe collection haul, my purse haul. But now that things are starting to open up again, I was hearing that there's so many crazy good quarantine sales that I couldn't help but go out and shop, right? Because it's such a good deal. I can't pass it up. It's not like I need anything, but it's a good deal and I might need it later. So that is why you have a haul today for you. I think it'll give you a great idea on what sales are going on right now. Maybe it'll make you go to one of your local stores. This haul is everything from like fashion to beauty to home stuff to food. It's just like everything in between. And then I am saving the two most expensive items for last because they do not fit in frame. So you'll have to wait until the end to see that. It is my favorite item by far. Oh, I just can't explain how much I love it. And then I do have some clothing items in here too. I have not tried them on yet. I kind of tried some of them like over my clothes a little bit for what I could because the fitting rooms are closed. So at the end, if I end up having time, depending on how long this is, I will try everything on for you. But before we get into everything, I would really appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button down below to join the crazy fam, and maybe hit that bell button too so you're notified. I do everything from videos on adulting to vlogs along the way to entertain you. I do have an Ikea vlog coming soon, so some of the stuff you see here that is Ikea will be in a haul so you get an idea of what Ikea was like in person. That is coming probably the next video, so stay tuned. But let's get right into everything. I'm not going to do anything in order by store at all. I'm just going to grab and tell you about it and tell you what store and how great of a deal it was. This item right here is super cute. It is one of those bags that is a wicker material, and it's a little bit see-through right here because it has like the canvas and the holes. And then on top it has a little snap closure and a strap. I thought it was super cute. Then the inside looks like this. It has little kind of pockets on the inside that you can slide stuff into. The one thing, if you didn't notice though, is this thing keeps falling open because it has its snap on one side but not the other. So they didn't have another one of these, and even if they did, I probably still would have gotten this one because I think I can find something in my craft bin to, you know, close this again. Here, I'll show you an up close view. So the closure looks like this. It has one of the snaps, but it doesn't have the snap it snaps onto. So I'm thinking I can either put another snap like this on here, or maybe I'll do like a button closure or a magnet closure. We'll see. But the reason why I decided to get it was because even though it is damaged, it was only $10. So this bag was compared at a way higher price, and I only got it for $10. So I think it's really a steal even with that closure. And I just wanted one of these bags, and the one that they had that wasn't damaged was definitely more expensive, and it didn't have this cool pattern on it. So I decided to get this one and hope for the best that I can find a solution. And right next to me is this bad boy right here. I got two of them. If you don't notice, this one already has lashes. Is it this one? Yeah. This one already has lashes missing because they are the ones I am wearing right now. They're not curled though, which I normally curl them, so they're a little bit more intense. But I wanted something a little bit more casual today. These are by far my favorite lashes I have ever bought. In case you were curious, that bag that was down there was from Tj-maxx. So like Tj-maxx and Marshalls are basically like the same store. These are from Marshalls, those are from Tj-maxx. These bad boys right here, I will show you up close. So they look like this. It's the same pair. They are the volume lashes. They are the Cala Volt lashes, and they're specifically the volume ones. I like the volume ones better over another pair that I got. I find that I get the most amount of compliment on these lashes by far than any other affordable lashes I have ever owned. I also think they're easy to work with. They wear pretty well. I get a lot of uses out of them. Each pack is $5.99, which isn't that bad when you consider there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lashes in here. So each pair of lashes is about $1, a little bit more than $1. You can definitely find cheaper ones, but I find for the quality, the amount of times I can wear them, how many compliments I get on, how really awesome they are, they're a steal. So if you ever see these at Marshall's or TJ-maxx, I would really recommend getting them. And then this is a little bit out of that realm, but next to me is some home stuff. This is not as exciting as like a vase or some artwork or whatever, but I am super excited about this because all this right here, oh, something flew out. All this right here means that I get to put up curtains. So I already had some curtain tracks at home, but for my really long wall in my room, I needed more. So these are tracks from Ikea. They just look like this. And then right here, all of the hooks, which I got bags of hooks, go inside of there and attach the curtain. And it's a track system, so basically instead of being on a rod where the curtain goes through it or whatever, or hooks on it, this is a track system so it's smooth, and I like the idea of it being flush with the ceiling. And I don't know, it gives a more elegant look to have floor to ceiling curtains that are just a smooth transition between like the ceiling and the curtain. I just love it. I think it's amazing. So I got multiple bags of the hooks that look like this. I didn't end up getting the curtains at Ikea for this track system and the hooks because I believe that I can probably find a better deal online. It's still TBD on that because I did realize that not every curtain is traditional with a track system, hooks like this. I do think I'll be able to find a conversion that works well. They were like $60 for 2 curtains at Ikea that were plain blue. And I don't know, I'm thinking I can find something better online because a quick Google search, it seems like I could. But I also needed the brackets for it. So these are just the brackets to attach to the wall. I do have the ones that attach to the ceiling, which I can actually not do in my apartment because it is asbestos, so you're not really supposed to be touching it. Not very good for your health, so I'm not going to attach them to the ceiling, even though I do like that look better, but I am going to put the brackets as close as I can to the ceiling so it's almost flush. And then over here next to me is one of my favorite things, and one fell out of the thing because I already drank one the moment I bought them in the car. It was hot and I was thirsty and I wanted one. I love these things so much. This is not by far my favorite flavor at all, but this is a black cherry. I normally get, it's the orange one, but I can't remember what flavor that is. But definitely I've talked about it in previous videos. It's like an orange something. I can't remember what the flavor is. And then another one that's similar to black cherry, but I think it's like mixed berry or something. Those two are by far my favorite. I did get another one to try that I've never seen before, and that one is pineapple coconut. So I got pineapple coconut to try because, I don't know, I like pina colada type of stuff, and I figure this is gonna taste pretty similar. Probably not going to be my favorite flavor, but I didn't have really many options at Big Lots at the time because I did get these ones from Big Lots. I got all of this stuff from Ikea if you didn't notice, and the stuff from Big Lots was pretty average price to what it normally is. It was $3.75. It wasn't really anything crazy sale compared to normal. They actually didn't have that much clearance section. They had like 1 row of clearance and most of it was gone, which I think is going to be a case for a lot of the stores you go to now. It's been enough time, at least in LA, that things have been open where a lot of people have cleared out the clearance section. Though Marshall's and TJ-maxx still did have stuff left, but I think it depends on which store you go to. And the last drinking item I got was another V8 one, and it's V8 Splash. It is the berry blend, which I believe is the one I actually like for the V8 energy drink. I think it's the berry blend. And I just figured it would be a good little treat drink item to have once in a while. And over here, let's say, to maybe potentially drink my juices out of, I have these right here. They're all wrapped up just so I wouldn't break them in the car. Let's see. So I'm actually not a big alcohol drinker at all, but I love, love, love alcohol drink like cups and the presentation of alcoholic drinks. So I'm definitely one of those people that will make you a fancy drink, but I don't really drink. I just love the presentation. I am so big on presentation. I have my degree in interior design. I have a background in graphic design, and so I have a little love for it. I can't help it. I have a soft spot for it. And when it comes to drinks and food, they always have amazing presentation, look sexy as hell, and I appreciate it. So I have wine glasses. I have those pointed cocktail glasses that, you know, point like this. But for some reason, I didn't have these, and so I decided to pick up 2 of them. I totally forgot what these are called. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments down below, but I forgot what these type of glasses are called. but they make such cute little drinks, especially those ones with a little like twirl of like an orange peel or something. So good. So then over here, let's see what we have next that is in front of me. Oh, should I do a clothing item for you? Like, let's mix between everything. I have these pair of pants, which I don't know how I feel about the pattern, nor do I have any idea how they're gonna fit, because when it comes to me and pants, I go in the fitting room with 5 billion pairs of pants and maybe walk out with one pair that fit okay. It's just my body shape. It's like I have a pretty like tiny waist, but I have really thick thighs. I don't per se have that much of a butt, but I definitely have thighs. And that's like a bad combo because then it'll fit my thighs and it'll be like drowning in the waist. So we'll see how these do. But the reason why I got them was partially because they were a pretty good price and partially because I want more like business attire stuff that's elevated and adds an element of pattern and texture and color. So I got these. And we'll see at the end how they look and fit. But I kind of love them. I think not everybody would like them. They're definitely a funkier choice. Excuse me. I don't know if I will include that. I feel like I've burped in multiple haul videos. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be your ladylike YouTuber. I can be your female vlog YouTuber, sit down video YouTuber you watch, but I won't be ladylike. I'm sorry. It's just not completely there in me to be that ladylike. So you're going to get a burp once in a while probably, and we'll see how they fit. Knowing me, they're probably not gonna fit, and I'm gonna wish I could pull them off, and maybe I'll wait 5 billion years to return them. And then this one right here is another one I have no idea how it's gonna fit. Oh, I didn't even say. These ones are from Marshall's. I got them for $12. They compare at $24. And then next is a jumpsuit, pantsuit. I forgot what these things are called. But basically, it is a black, I don't know another word besides jumpsuit. It has the giant pant legs, a nice V-neck in the front, and then it cinches in the waist with a little belt detail that you can tie, and the long black pants. I'm hoping this will fit really well on my butt, because pantsuits sometimes like they just give you that nice look in the back that I'm hoping this will have. Again, I don't know how well it's gonna fit because I didn't get to try it on. So like the pants and this, I didn't even get to try on over stuff. So I have no idea how it's gonna fit. But this one was $12 and compared at $42. So they had a bunch of red tag items at TJ-maxx. Basically way more red tag items than you would normally see. So it's definitely worth going over there, checking it out, and seeing what your store has left. So let's get to some other items over here that aren't clothing, but I will get back to clothing soon. So here is an agenda. This was not on my plan of things to get at all, but I had to go to Target for, 2 items I will grab from my bathroom, and I just needed to go, and then I realized something on my list that I totally forgot was an agenda because I'm on the last month of my agenda, and I also hate it because this agenda doesn't even start until the other one ends. And I like to have one extra month in here so I can transfer a month early into the new one, but whatever, it doesn't. It is the same brand of my one I have right now. Let me open it up a little so you can see the brand. Sorry, my light makes it really hard to see, but that is the brand. It is a 2020 to 2021 agenda. It is my favorite one. It fits inside of one of my like leather cover things. It's just the replacement for it. And I like how the replacement has a tough back too so that I can slide it out of the leather thing and have it on its own and have it be sturdy on both sides. Because originally I got this agenda with the leather pouch thing, and it only has a hardcover on the front and cardboard on the back, which meant when I slide it out, it wasn't as easy to carry on its own. But this is the replacement. It has the plastic on both sides. I love it. I love it because it's pretty simple and it does what I'm looking for. It has, like yearly goal things. It has the monthly calendar, and then the monthly calendar goes into a daily calendar. And I like how it doesn't have lines or anything, so I can definitely set up however I want it to. And it goes from July to June. So my last one does the same thing, which means I still have to use my old one for June. And then I can't wait to move over to the new agenda. I just, something about paper agendas, I wish I could go all digital. I just can't do it. There's something about writing it down that's different, and I know so many people that are the same way, and I don't think we'll ever go fully digital. But it's so nice to be digital because you can take it everywhere and it's, with you. You don't have to have this with you. But either way, I can't planning on here is different, and no one's ever gonna change my mind about that. And then another item in the same realm is this bad boy right here. I found it when I was looking for the agenda. I've been wanting one of these really badly, but the last time Target had one, it was kind of smaller than this and really expensive. This one wasn't. I think the agenda was like $12 and this was like $11 something. Either way, it's under $15, and it looks like this. It's basically an envelope. Ignore all the fingerprints. The one thing bad about the pleather look is it does leave all these oil fingerprint marks on it, but it does wash off. It's like this. It's basically a folder, but a sexier, cuter one to carry around. And it opens up and it actually has a bifold right here. So you have one side and another side, which I like because a lot of times it just opens up to one and it doesn't like bifold that much. So you can't really fit that many things. This one seems like it can fit a pretty good amount of things considering, you know, the size of the item. I just like the idea of this over carrying, you know, like a schoolgirl folder with some flowers on it. This is much better presentation. Let's say you need to go somewhere and carry some paperwork for something. This can be your go-to. Looks great in your bag, and it's better than just putting stuff inside of a purse or something because it can get all wrinkled and crinkled and look bad. So let's say even going to a job interview, you can carry your resume in here, pull it out of your bag and take it out. It looks great. 10 out of 10, love it. And like I said, I don't know the exact price on it, but they were under $15 for each item. We are more than halfway through the haul, and I just want to say I really appreciate you all getting this far in the video. And if you've gotten this far, you might as well hit that like and subscribe button down below if you haven't already, because you made it this far, which means you probably like the content just a little bit. And anything you do, from liking videos, subscribing, and watching other videos, makes a really big difference and helps a girl out. I am working on my YouTube journey and would appreciate any of the help you can give me because it doesn't really cost you anything. It helps me a lot, helps that algorithm reach more people. Now let's get back into this before I take up more of your valuable time blabbering and show you this item right here, which I needed a black jacket. Probably not one this warm because it's been like 80 degrees lately to 90 degrees, and well, this is hot as heck, but I needed a black jacket and this is the one I found and I liked it. So here we go, is a, I'm not sure what material and I'm not sure what pattern, but here you go. This is the pattern it is. I have a vest that is the same type of material and pattern and I love it, but a vest doesn't really keep you that warm, and I needed like a jacket, and I saw this and it's like the jacket version of my vest. And it has these little gold detailing and a zipper all the way up. I loved it. I got to try it on fully because, you know, I was wearing a dress. And the other things you couldn't really wear over a dress. But this one I could. So it's super cute. I got it from Tj-maxx. I got it for, let's see, how much I get it for? I think this is actually the most expensive item I bought. I'm not sure if it was really worth it. Yeah, oh, this is the one that was $24. I don't normally spend that much on a jacket. But I need black jackets and I can't keep, you know, refusing to pay the prices that jackets actually cost. So I did it, and it compares at $100, and like I said, I got it for $24. I'm not sure, it's like Cole Hand signature. I'm not even sure what that is, but it's an extra small. It's super cute. I love it. I wish it was a little bit more lightweight so I could wear it more times, but that's fine. And if anybody knows any cute like black jackets from places, let me know, please. Because I cannot find a good go with everything black jacket. It seems like it's impossible. I don't know why. I just can't find it. And over here is probably, I think, one of the cutesier items I got. And it's this right here, a blanket, right? No, it is a skirt. And you're probably wondering, like, what, a skirt? Like, how does that work? But yes, it is a skirt, and I got it for, I think this is the best price item. Let's see. I got it for $8. It compares at $28, and I'm not sure the brand is really. It looks like this. I love the like classy schoolgirl skirt look because it has the little tears on the bottom, if you see that. Do you see it? Do you see it? But definitely the more classy look. It has these buttons. Where are the buttons? It has these buttons right here on the front that go through the other end of the skirt. There's a little protection hook right here to make sure it doesn't slip. And it has the buttons all the way down the front. I think it looks super cute. We'll have to try it on in a moment and see what it looks like not over my dress, because it looked a little funny over my dress. I think it'll look cute on its own. I'm just hoping it's gonna be long enough that it's professional. Even if I have to wear leggings, it's still, if as long as it's long enough to be professional, I will be happy. Because a lot of times those skirts end up being a little short and end up not being professional and don't really serve the purpose I'm looking for. Now over here might seem like a weird item, like am I cooking 5 billion lasagnas or something? Because I have so many of these things right here. Like, can you tell how many things I have? And they are the baking, like, cookie or lasagna sheets. This is a different size, but these ones are the size I actually needed. And the reason why I got this is not at all for cooking, not at all for food in any way, shape, or form. I have a pretty good sized garden on my balcony. I will link a video down below and or here that lets you see a kind of garden transformation. I end up putting a bunch of plants on my balcony. I'm super happy about it, but one thing is the planters obviously have holes in the bottom of them, and I needed a catch tray, but I used trash cans as planters, which might sound super weird, but it was a really cheap option. And the problem is, obviously you can't find a catch tray that's gonna be the right size for that because it's not a planter. And I didn't think it was gonna be much of a problem at first, but I changed my watering method to, instead of doing a small amount each day, I do large quantities of water all at once to hope that I can help with the bug problem going on. But the problem is with that, it definitely has a lot more leakage out the bottom. And my downstairs neighbor might not have been the happiest with me because it started leaking like crazy over the edge onto them. Normally she freaks the fudge out when a little water like splashes off a leaf and like over to the edge and touches something, which is, I'm telling you, it's like a tiny little drop of water falls over the edge and she's yelling up at me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, a little splash off the edge. But this time I will totally give it to her. It was my bad. It was like flowing water. It's only happened once, and since it happened, I found a solution right away. I do not want to be doing that to my neighbors. So I decided to get a catch tray for it, and I was like debating between like maybe doing like a plastic tray, and then I was like, oh, these tinfoil things, and my mom gave me the suggestion of going to Dollar Tree for them. I knew they had these in the past, well, I wasn't sure they had a size, whatever, and they had a huge section at a larger Dollar Tree. They're basically just a tinfoil container that you can cook food in the oven with, and it's gonna be great to set the trash can on top of here. It'll allow to hold water, and I can bend the edges as I need to fit. This is the perfect size though, because it has so many different options, so it's gonna be a great catch tray. It's gonna look probably a little weird having the silver there, but I don't mind, and it was 2 for $1. So if you ever need these for cooking or like going to a barbecue or something, best place is Dollar Tree because it's $1 for 2 or $1 for 1 with a lid too. And everywhere else it's gonna be a heck of a lot more expensive. Usually it's like $4 for one thing, and it's the same quality as the ones from Dollar Tree. So definitely a steal right there, and it works for what I needed. It was around, what, $7 to do catch trays for all of my plants. And there's some last items right here. So very different items for sure. This one I will start with, and it is actually a battery. I need it for my car clicker thingy because it is dead as heck. And I'm hoping this will bring it back to life and this will solve my problem and there's not other problems going on with my car. The hope is it's just dead. That's the hope. We shall see. And I wasn't sure where I was going to get this battery at first, probably like Target or something. Then I was in line at Dollar Tree getting these, and they had this battery, and they only had this and another really weird battery, not even like AA or anything. And I was like, what are the chances that's perfect? So I got it, and we'll see how well it works. And then this is the last item I got from Tj-maxx. They look like this. They are the little beauty razor things for like your face, eyebrows, neck, bikini line, and more is what it says. So I have a total mustache that I've been pretending isn't there for a really long time, and it's actually a very noticeable mustache. And I don't want to have a mustache anymore. And I've also seen people do like their whole entire face and having it so smooth and nice and makeup applies better. So in a video coming soon, I'm going to try this out and probably some other beauty products and let you know what I think. This was $4.99. It wasn't clearance at all, but these are the cheapest ones I saw that they had. And they were actually the cutest ones too. It has a little floral pattern and a regular colored one, and the little blades flip into the handles, which I really appreciated, so it'll be easier to store them. So we'll see how well this works, and oh my goodness, you made it through all of the items around me except my last 2 favorite items that will not fit in frame. So let me show you those favorite items and try on the clothing, and we can give it a pass or fail. And yes, you can give it a pass or fail too, because by the time this is uploaded, I probably will not be returning stuff for a while. So I'm gonna decide for myself if I really think they'll work, and you can also give an opinion too. And maybe I'll just return something if you hate it a lot. But don't be too rude to me, okay? Now, I have no idea what you want to see first, whether it's me trying on clothes or showing you the things that didn't fit in frame, but I guess I will start with the stuff that didn't fit in frame since it is right in front of me, and I am so beyond excited about it. Ignore some stuff you might see in the corner. I tried to find as blank of a wall as I could to fit this, and it is this bad boy right here. I can't explain how much I find certain things like luggage sexy. So, I don't know why, I just think it looks so good, especially the detail of black with a little strip of leather. It just, it speaks to me in another way. I am one of those people that I want that black, deep black sports car with the brown interior seats. So, you know, I can't get that just yet, but I can get this luggage. So I have a travel size one right here that's about this big. And then on the inside, let's see if I can find the zipper for this bad boy. Whoop, right here. So this opens up, and this is the carry-on size. And on the inside, it has a little strap to hold, you know, clothes in place, and it has a zipper pouch right here, one with a net, and then one that opens up to the compartment on the other side. Now, the prices on these are a little unusual, and when I mean these, because I have one more right here. And these slide super easy. They have really nice like wheels on the bottom that make it, you know, spin all different directions. Super smooth, super easy. I love it. Great quality. But this is the full size one. It's only a tiny bit bigger than the carry-on, and it's a little bit smaller than I'm used to when it comes to full size luggage. But I loved it so much, and I got such a great deal on this one that I couldn't not do it. The interior is basically the same as the carry-on. This one's just obviously larger than the carry-on. The carry-on fits inside of this one, so it'll be great to store in my closet. But this bad boy right here, I like it because it has a side handle and the little feet pieces, so you can set it down like this and not, you know, be ruining it. The smaller one doesn't, but you wouldn't really be setting it on its side because of its size. Now, if you know anything about Samsonite, you probably know they're a little bit more expensive in the luggage realm. They're not like insanely expensive, but they're definitely more expensive than your, you know, cheap luggage you might get at Marshall's or Macy's or Target or something. Even though they definitely do sell Samsonite at a bunch of those different places, it's going to be those ones you're going to invest a little bit more money in. But these bad boys right here, I got for a great price, and it started off with this one right here. And that's because this Samsonite, which is a 24-inch spinner, so just a tiny bit above the standard carry-on. And it was originally compared at $150, which is insanely expensive when you think you can buy like a pack of luggage for that price. And it was on sale originally at Tj-maxx for $94.99. I got it for, you will not believe this right now, I got a full-size luggage from Samsonite with a nice case, no damage, no nothing. It's such a good durable luggage that I love. It's exactly the style I was looking for and dreaming about. I got it for $38. The large piece of luggage, not the carry-on, the large piece for $38. Now, when I was looking at this one right here, I was like, oh, I need the matching, you know, carry-on to go with it, because for the most part, I'm going to use the carry-on over a checked luggage anyway, so I need to have the carry-on, and I want to have luggage that matches. So I found the carry-on, obviously, because I have it here. I found it in that area, and I looked at the price tag and was like, am I reading this wrong? Because the smaller one, it was originally compared at $133. Tj-maxx had it for the price of $84.99, and it was red tagged at $68. But keep in mind, this one was $38. So I was like, oh my goodness, like, do I want to do it? Is it worth it to me? I decided to get both pairs of luggage and just bit the bullet of paying way more for the smaller one. I will use it more, so it kind of makes sense. And I found out in checkout that the reason why there's such a big price difference is actually because this one was supposed to be way more. Because I was checking out at Tj-maxx, someone was nearby and they had their cart parked and they had one of these in their cart. Now I want to kind of see if it was the same size, see if they had a bigger one, so I looked at the tag on the lady's suitcase that was in there. So one, I can know how big it was and see if they had different sizes, and also to know the price. It was supposed to be $78. So this one was red tagged like way lower than the one that was exactly the same item, and they were charging $78, which makes sense why this one would be $28 and that one would be $78. For some reason, this one was $38, no damage, no nothing. So I ended up getting a great deal on it, and I love these. They couldn't fit in frame before, but I had to mention them. And now 2 items that could totally fit in frame that I just totally forgot about are these 2 items right here. So this wash right here is the Cetaphil, I think that's how you say it, Cetaphil Pro Derma Control Oil Removing Foam Wash. Now for my specific skin type, my dermatologist recommended this. I actually really like it. I find my face feels really clean afterwards. And this is a face and body lotion because I have to be really good about hydrating before my acne cream treatment stuff. And coming soon, I will do a video on my acne journey. It's definitely been a journey, but I think I finally found what works for me. And then the other item that could kind of fit in frame but not fully is this bad boy right here. It is a tote. I love it. I think it looks great with this luggage because it has that brown look that's kind of on the strap. This strap is a little bit lighter of a color than this, but I still feel like they go really well together. Maybe I'll insert a photo here to give you kind of an idea of what everything looks like together. I really love it. It's huge. Half the time when I go on weekend trips or night trips, I will just take this, not a whole suitcase with me. So that's why I got it, and then it is huge on the inside. Let's see. And it is huge on the inside, so you can fit plenty for a weekend trip, probably even a week trip in here. Now, I know you guys have been waiting to see what the clothing items look like, especially since you got a little sneak peek right there. So let me show you. My face and upper body is obviously going to be out of frame for this. So let me show you these pants. So these are the pants I wasn't so sure about. I actually really do like them. I don't think they look as flattering in the back as my other pants, but they're still cute and professional. I have the bottoms of them tucked in a little bit. They're a little bit wide on that part than I prefer. I might hem them. They definitely look better with a belt. Overall, I think I am going to keep them for $12. And let me show you the other items. Now here is the skirt that you saw before. I don't think it exactly lays on my waist where I want it to, so I might hem it a little bit tighter to sit up here because it feels weird sitting that low. I'm not sure though. Overall, I think I'm gonna keep it because it was $8 and I think it's cute with the little button detail. Overall, I think it's a cute little skirt. Okay, this one's really hard to show in frame. I'm slightly disappointed by the jumpsuit because I feel like the look right here isn't exactly what I was looking for. It's a little bit sloppy looking, less elegant and sexy type of look. It's way too sloppy. It's also probably way too big on me, but the material feels amazing. It's just, oh, it's so smooth and feels so good on every little crevice. So I kind of want to keep it, but I feel like it's just very ill-fitting on me. It's too big and saggy and weird kind of vibe to it, and it don't look cute in the butt because it's not really cinched in the right ways. Like I have other jumpsuits that cinch in a way like, oh my god, my butt look on fire, like it looks amazing. This, not so much. Stitching's really not in the right places, and again, probably too big for me, even though it's totally my size. So let me try to give you kind of like a far away look of it. So I'll like sit down a little bit. It is definitely full past my ankle type of deal. Would definitely be heels required. It just doesn't look good all in here, and really isn't cinched that well in the back. The main thing is it needs to be tighter. It needs to be tighter and have a different stitch on the bottom. I think it's also meant for someone taller because the crotch line is way too low for me, and it needs to be a lot higher. And in general, everything else just needs to be shrunken and fit my body better. It was not that bad of a price, and the material feels amazing, so maybe I'll spend the time to tighten it for myself. I don't really know if it's worth it for me. It's just I have a hard time finding this type of material and one of these pants that fit me well, so my only option might be stitching it myself, and I got it for a good price, so it might be worth doing it. But let me grab my jacket and we'll try it on just over this. It's definitely more of a winter coat. It looks like this. It fits really well. It has a nice cinched waist. The one thing I am not as big of a fan about, here I'll show you my hair away, is one side. Which side is it? This side has this little button thing, the other side doesn't, and for some reason this keeps lifting up. And like this side's flat, this side keeps lifting up. I might just try to like iron it down so it stays, you know, flat. I think overall it's a cute, nice jacket for when things get a little bit cooler outside. It does get a little cooler in LA, and once in a while I do visit places colder. It's kind of like an in-between jacket. This would definitely be like a fall type of jacket. Here though, it's like, you know, on the coldest days I'd be wearing this. Definitely not on an average cold night. It'd be like the coldest night. But I think it's cute. It's something I definitely needed in my closet. So I think it's worth it, and for the fact that it's comparable at $100 and I got it for $20, not a bad deal. Still more than I'd spend on an average jacket, but I can feel the quality and the warmth of it that makes it a little bit more worth it. So that is all of my clothing items tried on. I think I'm going to keep everything except maybe this one. This one I'm still debating about. Everything else I think is a sure go. I have sat back down to say I really appreciate you all watching the whole entire video. I hope you enjoyed the haul, and if you are on a total binge watching haul mood, I will link my haul playlist down below where I haul things around my apartment and haul other shopping trips I have done. And I do have other videos on figuring out adulting and vlogging along the way, so feel free to check out anything that sounds of interest to you. And like I said, next will probably be the behind the scenes Ikea shopping trip to kind of give you an idea of how crazy it is since it has opened up again. And I really appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button down below to join the crazy fam if you haven't already. And hit that bell button to be notified when another video is coming. And I will see you approximately one day with a new video because I post almost every other day during quarantine. And I hope you have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, whatever it is for you crazy fam. I'll see you soon.